Have you ever woken up in the morning, thought about your drinking and said to yourself, I'm going to be good tonight, or I must try and be good? I hear people say versions of this statement all the time, and the truth is, it's actually quite an unhelpful thing to say. So if you've been telling that to yourself recently and you keep on drinking anyway, it's not too surprising. So let's look at what's really going on. The problem with this statement, this promise to be good, is what does being good even mean? Like, what does being good actually mean? Is it that you're not drinking at all? Or does it mean that you're just having one? Or that you're going to try and avoid drinking so much that you get a hangover? Or you do something that you regret? It's actually really hard to know. And so often, I think we believe that we've got this clear commitment going into a situation, but actually we haven't. And instead, we accidentally create this vague, hazy notion of just trying to be good. And that vagueness gives your brain so much wiggle room to work with in the moment. That's why that voice pops up in your head and says, well, just a small glass will be fine. That's still being good, surely. You probably know how that ends. It's very interesting to me because at work, I suspect your annual or quarterly targets would never be, hey everyone, let's try and be good, or let's try and be better. That's not measurable or clear, so it's not practical. So why are we so specific there, but vague with sober goals? Well, my theory is that for some people, they don't want to get specific and commit to a goal because they have so much experience of trying and failing and then absolutely hating themselves for not following through on it. So by being vague about the whole thing, it's almost like a protection mechanism where you are trying to save yourself from the pain of screwing up. Which, when you think about it like that, it kind of makes sense. Yeah, we can understand why that's happening. But unfortunately, what seems protective is actually setting you up for much more difficulty in the long run. So a much better approach to all of this is to make a commitment to sobriety that is specific and concrete. So something like, I commit to being sober and alcohol-free today, or until such and such a day. Something that we could all agree has either happened or not happened afterwards. Now here's a really important bit. When you make this specific and concrete commitment like that, you are going to have a lot of stuff come up. You are going to have thoughts about whether or not you can actually do it. What if it's really hard? What if you feel deprived? What are you going to say when someone asks you why you're not drinking? All this stuff's going to come up for you. And the thing is, that's actually good. That is a good thing. I know it won't feel good in the moment, but it is actually a positive thing to make that commitment and then have these thoughts and fears come up, because then, only then, you can work through them and think about what additional steps you might need to take. You can think, how can I prepare for this? How can I plan? Can I figure this out on my own? Or do I actually need some help and support with this? So I hope you can hear the nuance in what I'm saying, because I don't want you to miss this. Making a clear and specific commitment is not going to solve all your problems and magically turn you into someone with an iron will who always smashes their sober goals. It's actually going to bring up a lot of stuff for you that you will need to work through. And maybe you'll be able to do that on your own, or maybe you will come and work with someone like me to help you with that stuff. But If you make the commitment and then you work through all the stuff that comes up as a result of that commitment, then eventually you will get to here. This is the good bit of alcohol-free living, where you've worked through all your head drama, you are changing your thinking, you are overcoming challenges, and actually completely reconsidering what's possible for yourself. You're destroying those limiting beliefs. Whereas if you stay over here at this part in the journey where you're making very vague, flexible promises that you can just change the minute things get hard or one of those fears or doubts come up, well then you're never going to move. You're never going to make any progress. You will dance around this section, not changing, not learning, not growing. We call this your comfort zone. It's not actually all that comfortable. It's actually a really hard place to be. You're just feeling unhappy and stuck. So that's why I'm going to try and be good is not a great thing to say. Let me know if this hits home with you. And if you want to go ahead and share your specific concrete goal with me in the comments, do it. Let's speak it out loud and get you committing to something and moving forward and making progress.